Whoa, look at all the pretty colors, and ducks can fly really fast in minecarts. Quack. What's up guys, a Duck Opinion here, and I'm making a part 2 on how to hide stuff like diamonds and iron and anything rare that you don't want your friends to come over and steal, or maybe even randoms. Well, the first thing I'd recommend is put your game on invite only. Make people come to your party and promise they won't grift and steal. And if they do and you trust them, invite them to the party and let them come into your world and let them have some fun. Now if they start griefing and stuff, like keep an eye on them. Don't use autosave and only save when you want to. So if they start griefing and shit and they fuck your stuff up, then you can just you can hit the X, you can go to a dashboard and hit yes, and it'll take you to the dashboard, and all the stuff that could be griefed and stolen will not be stolen anymore. Your save game will have all your stuff how it was. So you can just put it on invite only and turn off the autosave, so you don't have to worry about people stealing your stuff. Now to hide your stuff, you can hide stuff anywhere. Like for real, you could easily hide it underneath this where the lava is. No one would know. You could dig down there. You could hide it as something as basic as under a tree. Now people will come and cut the trees and they'll see the bottom. So don't put it on the very bottom, but put it like a couple feet under. Like right there. And then you're able to hide your stuff underneath a tree. And also, if someone comes down and cuts the tree, they won't really notice that there's a chest there. So that's one little basic way to hide your stuff, but that's a simple basic way to hide your stuff. I want to show you guys a little bit more advanced ways, just a couple more methods that I use that I might not have shown before, but I've shown a lot of methods on this channel on how to hide stuff because it's really important to people. So you see I have a lot of paintings in this place. So you might have a lot of people going around looking for hidden places in paintings like this, just so they can, try to find my hidden stuff. But there's a lot of paintings around here. So if you make a little spot and put up tons and tons of paintings, which kind of throws people off, you could potentially put a door behind one of the paintings, and then you could simply just walk back here and have your own little secret place. Now this is kind of obvious that if you place a door or a sign or anything like that, even a pressure plate, it can be hidden by paintings. You just have to get the right painting there, punch it a few times, and eventually it will post something that will hide the door. Might take a second just because paintings are random and you can't really choose, but voila. And now the door is hidden. Now when this door is closed, you can't get in and out of it. And you can also use different stuff like pressure plates. You can use one of those trap doors. And you can put a pressure plate like right here and put the trapdoor here. And when you throw something through the picture, it can land on the pressure plate and open the trapdoor. That's one way of doing it. But like I said, you can hide so much stuff. You can just boom. And so when you come in here, you're like, there actually might not be anything in here. But you gotta also hide your stuff inside your hide spot as well. There's a chest there. So be sure to hide your stuff inside the hide spot as well. Don't just have a spot and be like, boom, I'm gonna stack up all my stuff in here of all my chests right where the hidden spot is. Because like I said, someone may find that spot and just accidentally be like, whoops, whoa, and then find all your chests. So you still want to hide it inside the hidden spot. So I'm going to show you another way of hiding stuff. Now you might be walking in here and be like, okay, there's a rail down there, that's cool, we'll go check that out in a minute. And then you go, whoa, there's lava over here. What could this possibly be? Now you can make this whole wall lava and make it where someone just couldn't come in and break their own way out like this. You can make the whole thing of lava. But for my example is the way to get through this is for a minecart. So if there's two of them here, so if someone's stupid enough to be like, I could run through that probably, run through that, and they'd end up killing themselves because there's two pits there. Now it's up to the person looking around to make the choice of which way to go. Now for this one I used a minecart, so I can just click the bottom and I'm in the minecart and everything's all good. Now I didn't get hurt by lava, I got hurt by the brick above it. Now the thing about minecarts is they fall out of place often, they're really clunky, and you might want to place a couple blocks there just so it won't fall out of place. But you gotta also keep in mind you're gonna need a way to get out. You might gotta chop your way out. But keep in mind to look at your map, and when you go to your secret place, make sure no one's listening. Make sure you don't announce that you're going to your secret place. Make sure that you don't have anyone on the map that's potentially following you. But this is a really cool way of doing it. You can kind of just skip through the lava if you just place pretty much Oh, I knew that'd burn. If you just place any type of railing, it could be a power or a normal rail, you can place a minecart on top of that. And when you place on top of that, you can transfer through it. But I just burned my minecart like a noob, so you gotta be a little bit careful. So, and boom, voila, you have your chest. But like I said, when they find your hidden spot, don't just be a dummy and leave your chest in the wide open for them to grab. Be smart about it. Like for instance, there's a back panel wall here that leads to this chest. So that's one way of doing it, but be even smarter. They're going to find this chest and be like, that's it. That's all you had hidden here. But, like I said, be smarter about where you hide your chest at. Like, you will never know where you can hide that shit. Boom, there's your new hidden chest. And so would they have found it up here? Maybe. But what would they have more of a chance to have found these two here and then think there's nothing else here and leave? And you could have all your diamonds in that one. You could just have really simple stuff in these two right here. You can put some iron ingots in there just to kind of throw them off. They'll take the ingots and leave and not even find that chest up there. So that's just another example of how you can hide stuff from people. Now I have a lot of videos on how to hide stuff. I do them quite often. I show a lot of people how to make hidden doors and such like that. And I'm going to show you guys just a few more things before I go. And I was considering showing you guys the ultimate hiding spots I have, just to kind of give you guys an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. Kind of debating it. Don't want to show the ultimate hiding spot because then I'll have to move the stuff from the ultimate hiding spot when I show you guys. But seriously though, things could be anywhere. Anywhere. You could hide them underneath these cactuses. You could put them under there. But if you're going to hide them in your house, I have a really big tip for you. If you're going to hide stuff in your house, say you want to hide it underneath this platform. Now, we aren't going to be able to dig far, but when you do it, dig at least 4 blocks down. And say you put your chest here. That's your chest. Put your chest here, and then put your same exact grounding on it. So that way, if someone comes and they're like looking for a chest, and they just go 2 down, which is normal. People are going to go about 2 down and not look any deeper. Anyone that's like really angering for a chest, therefore they won't see your chest. Like the deeper you put it, the less of a chance anyone will have finding your chest. So I decided for this video that I will show you guys my ultimate hidden spot, just because of the fact that I wanted to move it. I wanted to move the spot, and I will end up moving it, and it'll kind of force me to move it when I show you guys where it is. So if you guys have watched the first video that I posted in the link in the description, a lot of people go, you didn't hide your spot somewhere far, I can hear it raining. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I don't tell people where it is. I tell people that I hid it way far outside the map underground to throw people off. You know, lie to people, let them know that stuff. But one thing is, you might want to say that to people and then keep it close. Like for instance, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, my hidden spot is inside this castle. Now the first place you might go is, hey, look at this weird ass spot over here. There's no way in hell he doesn't have it back here. This right here is a decoy spot. There's nothing hidden in here, but for you guys that are looking for chests and trying to steal my stuff, you guys are going to come here and look for it because it does have blank walls that you can go into. It does have unique little areas, and you guys would think it's down here, and you guys can spend all day looking for a chest, but you will not find it. You guys might also go, hey, he showed us this wall over here, so by all means, it's probably over here. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did hide my hidden chest over here. Like, I did hide the hidden stuff, but then I blocked it off because I thought it was too obvious. Now, what you do is you come down here like this. Like I said, make your stuff really deep so people just don't run into it. And then voila, we have a system that where you can drop an item in the water and it'll flow down and open this door. But what you're going to do now, you can get your item, but this whole entire area is blocked off with obsidian. The whole entire thing. You can't dig through this and get through it. You would have to sit here and pick with this axe for about, 15 seconds to get through it, and you have to do the other one. So it would take you a good 40 seconds to actually get in there. But that's where I kept my hidden spot at. It's a good little hidden spot. But I wanted to make it easier to get to. And hold on, let me point something out. When you're using dirt and stone, make sure you fill up the dirt to where the dirt ends and then fill it back up with the stone. You don't want to put like a piece of dirt here. You don't have a dirt there and people see that and be like, hey, there's obviously something there because there's dirt. You want to fill the stuff back up and keep it closed off with the same material you used. I mean, that's how you're going to hide stuff. But that's where my hidden spot was. Now the reason I showed it to you and the reason I want to move it is because a lot of people get lag chunk in this world, and when they get lag chunk, they can look down and they can see all the Assibian in my hidden spot. And that kind of drives me crazy because then they can see the hidden spot. So I'm going to move it. So by the time you see this video, this will already been moved. If you try to come down here, if you're in my world, you will see an empty ass place. But I'm going to show you how I get to it. I made it where there's only one spot that you can actually get to it. There's no other spots, and that spot's right here. Now it's a really simple spot. You can get there really easily, and it's kind of pretty open, but I just made it like that for an easier, convenient way of me getting to it. Like I said, I look at my map, I make sure no one's coming, I don't mention that I'm going down here, and then I come down here. Now by the time you see this spot, this stuff will not be here anymore. All this will be gone. But this is where I just keep some important stuff. Like I keep some flint and steel, some maps, some diamonds, some gold, and some iron blocks. This stuff has been duplicated by other people that I confiscated it from. I usually don't use this stuff because I have tons of my own stuff. I also keep such redstone and sandstone and bones down here and glass, you know, for dogs. Keep Assibian, I keep netherrack, I keep mossy cobblestones, snow, saddles. And over here is my chest full of different kind of wools. So I can make sprints and stuff if I'm into that. I also have some cobblestone if I ever run out for some odd reason. Have some bookshelves. I have some more. Like I said, this is my wool area with some diamond armor. More wool, some wood. And of course, I used regular wood and not wooden planks because regular wood breaks down into tons of wooden planks. Like 164 will give you like a crap load of wooden planks, like stacks of it. And then just more wool, and that's just like wool that I've used before. And that's my hidden spot. If you guys are wondering, that is it. And that's how you get to it from the other way. But like I said, you'll be pounding on that Assibian all day. This is like the major way to come down here. And I just wanted to show you that just to show you how simple and easy it is to hide stuff and keep people away from your hidden stuff. Now, like I said, by the time you see this area will be, the Assibian will still be there, but everything in there will be gone. I already have a new spot planned out and hidden just because I don't like this spot. It's too live. Like too many people come in and out the hotel and it's really hard to get to. So I want to kind of have a more hidden spot. But like I said, when you're plugging stuff back up, use the same exact material to kind of hide it. Like that. See what I mean? So when people are digging, they'll go, oh, it's just dirt. But that is a pretty easy one. You might want to make it lower down so people can't see how to do that. Because you don't want people to be like, I see a secret. He just, I just dug 2 down and found out how he did it. You don't want people figuring it out like that. You want to give them a challenge. If they're going to be coming here trying to steal your shit, then by all means, make it a friggin' challenge. Now I want to show you one last thing before I go. I know it's a little bit overboard. It's a little bit over the time limit that I wanted to post, but I just want to show you guys one last thing. I made this rail cart that goes all the way down to the bottom of bedrock. You press it, and it just takes you down to bedrock where I started to try to do a slime farm at. Now, a slime farm did not work because you can only find slimes at certain areas of the map, which I didn't know when I made this. But look how big this area is. This area is huge. And when you go inside, there's many doors around here. You go inside them and they just lead to different areas and different places. Now this spot would be perfect to hide stuff in. If you have a big underground cave like this, who's going to take the time to look for days to go find a hidden chest? You could simply have some dirt in one of the walls, dig out the dirt, and you could have a hidden chest, say, right there. You could put a hidden chest right there. And then that's your hidden chest, boom. Put all your stuff in there, then take the dirt, cover it back up, and then no one's going to dig through all this dirt and find that. I mean, they might accidentally randomly find that if they're digging this out, but this area is so big, is that really going to be the first place they go look? I don't think so. Also, you could hide your chest behind my burn pit. You could hide it underneath that, you could hide it beside it, you could hide it in any location like that. So that's just a tutorial on pretty much how you can hide stuff. I mean, I wanted to give you guys more tips on this because a lot of you guys enjoyed the first video. It's one of my biggest videos. It's the one that blew up the most, and it's the one I get comments on every single day. So I just made a part 2 of it. You could also be like, hey, I'm going to hide stuff below this. You could hide stuff below this, or you could hide stuff inside the wall. You could go way back there and hide stuff. With an area this big, people aren't going to spend time looking at every single nick and corners trying to find your hidden area. This spot is huge. So my advice for you guys who are trying to hide your stuff to keep it from people from stealing is to be creative. I mean, don't be so creative that it's obvious, but take my tips. You don't have to use them exactly, but take the tips that you like and that you think that your friends would never figure out and use them in your world to hide your diamonds and to keep stuff from not getting stolen. So this was a 15-minute video. I showed you my most hidden spots ever. I showed you the most basic spots. I showed you some of the easiest spots involving mine carts and lava. And you know, it's just all together fun. Boom, hidden spot. So just the only tips I can give you is when you do make your hidden spot, make a hidden spot inside your hidden spot. Don't just leave it so open. So, you know, leave one here as a decoy and then have one as another decoy in the back and then have a super secret one somewhere inside the walls that no one would ever figure out. Those are pretty much my tips on how to hide diamonds and how to hide pretty much anything that you want to keep. It could be anything from a saddle to just, hell, you want to keep a handful of maps so you always know where you go and you don't lose them. You can. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you. So if you guys want more help, please subscribe. I make tons of videos for Minecraft every single day, and I also cover other games besides Minecraft, but Minecraft is my main game that I'll be playing for a very long time. So thank you guys so much for listening, and just thanks for listening. Take these tips to heart. Do what you can to protect your stuff against griefers and thieves. And as always, talk to you guys later. Ducks can fly. Peace.